With the skyline of Manhattan as our backdrop, we are across the East River in the fabled borough
Nope.
of Brooklyn,
Don't put it up.
New York. Straight ahead, it's a
Fuck that.
matchup of unbeatens, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Armadillos of Brooklyn.
No.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season.
You trying to be fake like that? Nigga just want to watch the game, bro. Shit, they be.
From the end zone, here's Devin Tompkins.
I beat everybody. I be streaming like shit. It don't matter.
Gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Now a first carry here for Robinson. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25. So this game,
Might have been
Charles,
some.
you know, the talk of the NFL world all week. Two unbeaten teams. You rarely see such a matchup this deep into a season.
I would agree with that because normally you might get one team undefeated for a while, but two teams like this, and I remember in preseason you looked at schedules and said, I think these two are on a collision course. It'd be interesting to see if they actually get there, and they did. And to me, the winner of this game has to wear the crown of Super Bowl favorite. There it is, a staple of most teams' playbooks, the angle route. A lot of times you want to take away that inside route by a back, but when they sell it like he's going to the flat, that is tough on inside linebackers. One false step, and that ball's completed.
On first and 10, it's Robinson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Robinson with another carry. And a carbon copy there, at least as far as the results are concerned, as he'll be dropped behind the line yet again. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And it's caught. Tompkins. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down. They'll go for it. Here's Purdy. Flushed out right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. Now flags will come.
God damn.
I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. A bit of a jump there, CD. Breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
A boost here to start the drive. After the penalty, it's 1st and 5. Here's a toss left for ACHANE.
Who y'all gonna go get, bro? Y'all gotta get somebody, bro. Hold up. Why I say 1 for 1 if I just gain 4 yards on 6 yards? What?
19 of the NFL against the pass.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make because
Oh yeah. I'm like, what?
I forgot. They cannot afford to let them get on a roll early. Chip away at their timing.
From the 42-yard line, here's a 2nd and 4. A give left side. Here's ACHANE. past the 20. And he's going to get this all the way down to the Vikings 5. 5 yards from the end zone, first and goal. They'll run ACHANE. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. ACHANE, his 16th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Armadillos will jump on top of the game's first score here this afternoon. Elliott good with a PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And this ball game, clearly the game of the year so far. It's not very often that you find two unbeaten teams playing each other this late in the season, but that's what we have here. Two heavyweights in the NFL.
You're right about that, and you think about recent memories, so let's take a little ginkgo right now and go down memory lane, right? 2007, 7-0 Colts, 8-0 Patriots. The Pats won 24-20, ended up going 16-0 in the regular season before they lost in the Super Bowl against the Giants. How about 2015? 6-0 Broncos, 6-0 Packers. Denver won 29-10. And in 2020, Steelers and Titans were both 5-0. Pittsburgh won that one.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Straight ahead, it's Robinson.
Come on, bro. What?
Down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Well, this defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
It's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44.
I mean, I think it's always on.
First and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Back to throw, Purdy slings this deep from McLaurin. And this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points, but he could not.
Yeah, that was a good ball.
Definitely
a good ball.
Opportunity wasted there.
I forgot who was over there.
The Vikings with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Purdy will set up to throw it here. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. First catch here by McLaurin, and he's got himself a first down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Yards, first down, Vikings. Okay, take us to school here, Charles. On a play like that, pretty successful RPO. What's the quarterback looking at?
Basics. He's looking at the defensive end or the outside linebacker. If that player crashes down to take the running back, quarterback pulls it, runs to the outside end. Some teams, though, will read different players depending on defenses, but basically it's that outside player.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it's 2nd down. Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And
he didn't get in.
Touchdown, Vikings. Bijan Robinson, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Vikings are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by York is up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls because these are the top 2 teams right now in that division.
And if you can build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season, that allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things, and still be in good shape.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 6.
5-9.
ACHANE here, they stay on the ground. And now the rookie's free. Down the left sideline. Unable to corral him, he fights through. And he's going to get this all the way down to the Vikings 24. 101 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. Now ACHANE on 1st and 10. Whether he's on here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Now Herbert going to shift his guys around. On 2nd down, a run by ACHANE. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, think of it like you would a typical boxing match. The person is on his heels and absorbing blows. Is having a tough time, and that's what's happening to the defense right now because the offense is on his toes and punching, and there's another first down run right there.
I don't like how they don't let me yank on user games, but I can yank against computer practice shit like that. I don't like that.
They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Running left, ACHANE. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. That has to feel like a very unsatisfying drive, right? You move the ball all that way, and then you can't convert on 3rd down.
But it was satisfying up until that point. Almost like a great movie, and then the film cuts out before the big ending.
So they're able to end that.
Like, that wasn't even nowhere near this nigga.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell us end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's #1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity.
I knew
you can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
A good pickup.
Nah, I mean, I knew when niggas run that formation, I know that's coming.
All the way up at the 40-yard line. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. On first down, Purdy. He completes it to Tompkins. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
A little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
On first down, it's Purdy. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end. A guy that you can line up anywhere. In the slot, out wide, in tight. Doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. Escaping and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The sack coming from defensive end Cameron Jordan.
Certainly appears that Cam Jordan is still going strong as he puts the quarterback on the deck. 8.5 sacks last year, nearly top 20 all-time in the NFL, and you certainly marvel at his durability. The one game he missed last season is the only one of his 12-year career missed due to injury.
Shotgun now with Purdy. That is caught, and they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another good completion on the drive as the Vikings have a first down. Throwing here, Purdy. That's out wide here for Robinson. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and they'll be left with 2nd and a couple. Purdy. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jaquan Brisker. And these guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they may just be content to take this 3-point lead and head into the locker room. Running free at the 45. Off to the races. Moving inside the 20.
Hey, man.
ACHANE in the final seconds of the first half. And the Armadillos will extend their lead here just before halftime. Elliott good on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
How the fuck are you tired, bruh? You don't even be doing shit.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. A 10-point game, 17-7 the score as we get back to it on EA Sports. He will return this, and all deep in his own territory.
Bro, why did bro, I said this shit. I said it. I said Washington get this nigga a fumble. But I turned it. Oh my God, bro.
Should have sent Herbert, bro. Niggas trying to stream, bro.
Nigga, do you stream?
I'm trying, what you call, bro?
Do you stream?
I'm trying to lag.
Do you stream?
Yeah, I do stream.
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
Put the stream up, man.
Nah.
Here's Purdy on 1st and 10.
Fuck niggas be. Oh my God! Why didn't let me put my hands out?
That's Reed. This will be stopped about 2 yards.
Fuck niggas don't want to stream but want to watch every game. Fuck out of here. No.
One thing you're hoping for when you're on drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing?
Hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with 3rd down looming.
Normally when you see a short gain in the middle of a 3-4 defense, go ahead and pat the nose tackle on the back because he's holding things up and taking on extra blockers, which allows one of the inside linebackers to roam free and make the tackle.
Purdy on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
On 4th down, here's Purdy. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, nigga should have swatted it.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. Give the tackle to Hassan Reddick. If this defense wants to stay in this ball game, they've got to start ending some drives. That helps.
And they have to look ahead at what they expect the offense to do. And right now with that lead, that's run the football. So you don't just stack the line of scrimmage. You have to get upfield and try and make some plays in their backfield.
Again, it's ACHANE. And space opens a bit as he gets it across the 15 to the 17-yard line. 212 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. They'll run for it with ACHANE.
Oh.
It across the 25 before being tackled. And they're going to speed things up here. Up the middle, ACHANE. He'll get a yard. That's all as they get him down at the 28.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
They work now on 2nd and 9. A run straight ahead with ACHANE. He'll be hit down at the 43. Yards on the play.
God.
They have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control.
Break this shit.
Runs, taking their time and making it work.
On 3rd down, ACHANE. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A gain of 11 and a 1st down. Well, they gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. And they'll give this to ACHANE. And he'll take this ahead for
Come on,
about
man.
4 seconds.
Hold him a little bit longer,
That
bro.
was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
They'll try the air now with Herbert. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
And some room to maneuver. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Now Herbert going to change the look. On 1st down, back to ACHANE. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
That was a particularly nice play because not only was it his job to force the play inside, he was actually able to fold inside himself and make the tackle ultimately. Very nicely done.
ACHANE on the counter. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a 1st. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we play. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. ACHANE gets it from the gun. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Devon ACHANE with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Armadillos add on to their lead.
Yeah, we're going for 300 a user game.
He's going to extend another week. Elliott good with a PAT. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they were ultra confident coming in, that's for sure. They had won 7 straight, but number 8 not looking to be in the cards right now. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
You all right, Gator?
And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. Out of the gun, here's a give to ACHANE. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of
300 a user game, man.
Players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind
Running.
his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters. No reason to lighten up now.
God damn. Hey, David. That was nasty. He fucked him up on the run. Oh, shit. He made him run into his own people. That's why niggas don't like to click on though, David. Right there. I don't like to get embarrassed. Come on, why I can't push it out, bro?
So probably should have opted for the touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And that unbeaten record very much in jeopardy. It's been a great first few months of the season so far, but they have run into a buzzsaw here, trailing big in the fourth quarter. Purdy to throw it on first down. Checks this one
Look. Why are you? That's because he's tired. Why the fuck are you tired?
15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield. Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. If they trim that lead down to just 2 scores, that's still a benefit to this squad. And they get 17 more on that one and another first down. Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the fourth. But a nice first down and a pickup on that throw. Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution, even though the scoreboard is going against you. You want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. They lead big.
You said you want Aiden?
That has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest. Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Oh!
Here he lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yards.
If he would have ran it, he would have had good yardage.
Outweighs it, able to retain possession. That was big for them.
That was perfect.
Good news, they kept the ball. Bad news, it's 3rd and long. And McLaurin, the motion man right. Purdy with it on 3rd and long. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit. And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup. Right back to ACHANE on 2nd down.
Man, if I could yank, that's getting by him.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world.
Sorry, Gator. I'm just trying to get back on top.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. 8 yards, first down. On the handoff, it's ACHANE. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
I like the call there.
Hey, slow him down, bruh. Stop letting him get these yards, bruh.
Out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick.
Oh, that's my fault. That is my fault.
That time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now a run by ACHANE. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. And they'll get 14 yards out of it and a fresh set of downs.
There you go. He getting tired now.
A give left side. Here's ACHANE. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
And he's going to take this down to about the 17. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with 3rd and 3.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves.
I don't think I got none. I think I was 0 for 3.
The offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. A run now from ACHANE.
That cut was so bad.
Knocked back
nah,
to the 19-yard line.
And fucked up my shit.
For timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
Give me my 2 yards back.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They'll go. ACHANE. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. So plenty of space for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the 2nd half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for Brooklyn, their winning ways continue as they get it up to 7-0. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Minnesota, the perfect season was apparently not meant to be as they drop to 7-1. And they'll try to turn it around next week as they head to Atlanta for a matchup with the Falcons.